What's going on, guys? Snorlax IRL here, coming at you with a top 5 video. Hope you enjoy it. Let's get started. Pidgeys. Okay. Alright, so let's kick it off. Number 5, we got Pidgeys and Ratatatatatatatata. So, when I go to my phone here, you can see that it's mostly, actually right now, of course, now that I want to show you guys, I got, one Pidgey and the evolved former, the rat. Forgot the name already. I don't want to make it sound like only having, Pidgeys and Weedles and, rats around is like such a horrible thing, because, in the game they need to have, abundance of, things that are less wanted, so that way the, higher stuff is more valuable and people want it more. But the cool thing is, if you're trying to power level, use your lucky eggs, you just catch, try to get some extra candies, and then evolve all at once, like all your Pidgeys into Pidgeotos, all your Caterpies to the little cocoon thing, I forget what it's called, and that way you get XP fast. So that is a benefit. So I kept that at number 5 because, it has the ups and downs for having as many as there is. And at number 4 slot, we got the gym turnover rate. So, like I said, looking down here at the gym that's across, down the street from my house, the post office, is when you put a Pokemon in there, don't expect to have it back for at least a couple days. Sometimes I've gotten mine kicked out within a day, sometimes in a couple of hours. All depends, if it's a weekend or if it's, summer right now, college kids are playing. But I tend to put my, less beefy guys in it. Like you saw, I had my Snorlax, it was only 60 IV. So I know I don't really need it, I don't really care about it, but it's there, it's kind of big. It'll make it a little bit tough for someone to come and take it, but that way when I get it back, I'm not too worried about it. Yeah, so that's what makes it kind of hard for people, with gyms close by, but they're in an area like I am that don't have a car. Like they're on their bike, they're on their longboard, that they go and they take over their gyms and they can only, max or cap out at 50 coins for that day if someone comes and takes it after, a day or a week of having it. So, they have their Pokemon lost for that long unless, someone doesn't feed it, and they only get that max coin cap, which I think is kind of dumb, but I think they'll change that eventually. Someone, like me, I have the opportunity to go further away gyms, drive, I have other ones at my work. It's pretty cool. Wow. Excuse me. That was gross. Probably won't edit that out. Number 3, I think really important because it's actually the reason why Pokemon Go is pretty much created, other than, just to take our money and our time and our lives and girlfriends and is to, meet new people, bring people together. So now that the game is, a year old, I think I'm seeing more people play now that the raid system's out and the gyms are better, less glitchy. There's more Pokemon. I think there's more people playing, but obviously it's not nearly as much as, the first couple months. So now that you're in an area that's not a city, a lot of people walking around, I very, very rarely see anybody, new that I haven't seen at the gyms before, like during like a mini raid, which you could just solo anyway, or, people at the big raids. I'm in a chat for like the 2 big cities neighboring that's like, 20, 25 minutes away, which isn't a bad drive, at least to me. So I have, a big chat for that, so that, helps me go to the bigger, level 4 raids. So I see what's going on, Tyranitar, hop in my car and I go. But for a lot of other people, it's hard to make new friends and connections now like it used to be, because a lot of people just don't play the game as much. Number 2 kind of, goes with number 3 a little bit, and that's going to be driving everywhere, and you're mostly sitting down. And Pokemon Go is, its name, Go, 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 is you can get up, walk around, go talk to people, go see new places. But when you're in an area that there's no city and it's all, road and with one gym here and there, most of the time you're actually in your car, and you drive right up to the gym. There's no one around because no one else is playing, so you could take over that gym in your car. You could hit the Pokestops in your car, catch the Pokemon in your car. So, it's a big waste of gas, and 2, when someone actually does show up to that gym, whatever, you're both just in your cars and no one gets out, you don't talk to each other because, that's just a little bit weird because you don't even know if they're playing Pokemon. So, that's the big thing, I think. That's, worse if we're living in an area that's, less populated. And last but not least, in the top 5, got number 1. That's having no service. Because of my service carrier. I'm not going to say who, because I don't want anyone to be, having service carrier wars in the comments if, everybody's even watching. At least, when I'm in my house, I have my Wi-Fi, and that's cool, which for some reason still doesn't, work that well for Pokemon Go. But when I go outside, I have 1 bar or 2 bars, and then when I get on the main road, I can tell, I got 2 bars, 3 bars, and it actually goes down as, I go towards work and stuff, and then it goes up when I go towards, the major city. So that's also very hard, because, the one gym that's up the street from me, I get 1 bar, 2 bars if I'm lucky, and sometimes it takes a while for me to get that gym because I have to reload the game and everything like that. Really hope you guys enjoyed my top 5 reasons of why living in a, a rural area, But yeah. I don't want this video to come across as, just reasons why I think it's worse than, living in a, more populated area. I just want to, as a general whole for people that, struggle with, living in a, small town or far away from a city. I think they could really relate. But regardless of, the issues of being away from, the major cities or populated areas, the game itself is still so fun, and there's still so much to do, and still a bunch of things spawn, in the middle of nowhere that, like, I've had Venusaurs, just pop up out of nowhere. I still think it's cool when I see a Pidgeot or, Pidgeot, whatever it's called, just out of nowhere, Butterfree, because I'm a noob. Excuse me. Wow, jeez, I had like nothing to eat or drink. I need a drink though. It's like midnight, yeah. The game is still worth playing, and then, like I said, if you get into a group chat that is around your area or in the neighboring city areas that, blows up when there's a level 4 raid or Tyranitar or, Charizard or something, it's really cool because, like I said, it's a, 15, 20, 25-minute drive depending, what part of the city I'm at. And, the cool thing is a bunch of people that go there, at least like between always 7 to like 19, 20 people. They always tend to either wait for you or they'll make a second group for you. It's great because people in this community are tending to be one of the best people or best communities in person I've met. I haven't really interacted with many online or other games in real life, but I tend to see that the Pokemon Go community is full of really nice people willing to help, always have answers to your questions. Everyone's laughing, everyone's having a good time, hard laughs and some good jokes, and it's great. But I can't even count all the connections and people I've met playing this game, and some of them lost and forgotten, probably have no idea or remember who I am, but some of them I remember who they are. They've taught me so many things, they've shown me how to do so many things, and I continue every day when I play this game to meet some new people. Like today I probably met like 3-4 new people that just happened to become to one of the raids that was in one of the cities, level 4. And everyone else that, is raid hunting had no idea or never seen it before, and they just came out of nowhere. And we added them to the group chat, and it was great. I look forward to, making more videos. I want to be doing giveaways, be doing, top 5s, top 10s, a lot of, gameplay footage. Eventually, once I, got that all handled down, I figure out, my most efficient way of doing that with my camera, my setup and everything, to do streaming and everything like that. So unfortunately, since this is my first video, I do not have any shoutouts to give to anybody. But if anyone is watching this that plays with me in real life, sees me during some of the raids, or if you're trying to get started with the Pokemon Go community on YouTube, send me a message, give me a like, give me a comment. I'll try to give you a shout out in my next video. I did say I did want to do some cool giveaways. So with that being said, I know it seems like a little much, but after I reach 100 subscribers, I'm going to go back to this specific video, I'm going to go to the comments, and I'm going to pick one lucky winner. Now what you need to do right now is you need to like this video, go subscribe obviously, comment. I want you to comment your very favorite Pokemon, Gen 1. Gen 1 only. I know Pokemon Go has Gen 1 and Gen 2. Gen 1 only. So and I want you to type in, my favorite Pokemon is this, or my favorite Pokemon is blank. And if you do that in that exact way, or something like that, I'll know that you want to be entered into the giveaway. And what the giveaway is going to be is a very slightly used, the black chroma key. I don't know if you could see that, but it's a keyboard. It's by Razer. It's great for gaming. It's very, very slightly used, but I kept the box and everything because very shortly after I got it, I actually invested into a high-end gaming laptop. And since the gaming laptop is huge, I didn't need to have a second keyboard and everything, so this thing's honestly just been collecting dust. So I put it back in the, cleaned it, put it back in the box, and it works perfectly. It's wonderful, and I have no complaints with it. It's just, it was connected to my old desktop that's just kind of, old and outdated. I have a brand new gaming laptop and nice gaming mouse and everything, so this is going to be my first giveaway, and I look forward to someone sitting there watching my videos and everything with a nice customed out chroma key Razer keyboard. So it's great for anyone if you're gaming or just you need a new keyboard. Yeah, so remember, go smash that like button, subscribe, comment your favorite Pokemon, and we'll get it done.